The rise and fall of Demi Lovato. What went wrong? Demi Lovato was supposed to be one of Disney's biggest success stories. She had the voice, the image, and the platform. From starring in Camp Rock to becoming a global pop artist, her rise seemed unstoppable. But behind the success, there was something far more fragile forming beneath the surface. Because while the world saw fame and opportunity, Demi Lovato was quietly fighting battles that most people didn't even know existed. Her rise began fast. After gaining attention on Disney Channel, Demi quickly became a household name. She toured with the Jonas Brothers, released charting music, and built a loyal global fan. But fame at that level, especially at such a young age, comes with pressure most people never experience. Constant scrutiny, expectations to stay perfect, and a lifestyle that never slows down. And for Demi, that pressure started to take a serious toll. Behind the scenes, Demi Lovato was struggling with mental health issues, including depression, self-harm, and an eating disorder. These weren't rumors or speculation. They were things she later spoke openly about. In 2010, everything reached a breaking point. During a tour, Demi reportedly got into an altercation with a backup dancer. Shortly after, she entered a treatment facility. At the time, the public only saw headlines. But this was the first real sign that something deeper was happening. What followed was something many people didn't expect. Demi Lovato came back stronger. Or at least, that's how it appeared. She spoke openly about recovery, became an advocate for mental health awareness, and released music that connected deeply with fans. For a while, it looked like she had turned everything around. But recovery isn't always a straight line. In 2018, the story took a sudden and serious turn. Demi Lovato was hospitalized following a drug overdose. The news shocked fans around the world. For many, it felt like everything they believed about her recovery had suddenly collapsed. But addiction is complex, and relapse is often part of that reality, something that is rarely understood from the outside. In 2021, Demi released a documentary titled Dancing with the Devil. In it, she revealed the full extent of what had happened, including the severity of the overdose and the lasting impact it had on her body and mind. This wasn't a polished comeback story. It was raw, uncomfortable, and deeply personal, and it gave the public a clearer understanding of just how serious things had become behind the scenes. Today, Demi Lovato continues to live her life publicly, but on her own terms. She has spoken about identity, recovery, and the challenges of growing up in the spotlight. And like Britney Spears, her story continues to divide opinion. Some see strength, resilience, and honesty. Others still question the long-term impact of fame and the environment she grew up in. Demi Lovato's story isn't just about fame, success, or even failure. It's about what happens when someone grows up under constant pressure, expected to be perfect, while dealing with very real internal struggles. And maybe the real question isn't just what went wrong, but whether anything was ever truly right to begin with. Because the truth is, we often only see the highlight reel of someone's life until suddenly we don't. And by then, the damage has already been done.